Good morning, lovely people. We did a thing. When I say we, I mean we. This was by no means something I did by myself. I learned a lot. There were about 50 plus people out here, including women and children, cooking, baking, fencing. The west pasture line, there's only 2 trees up there. You see that? So this is all thanks in big part to our friends and family who came out here, showed up, and put in the work to help us get 3/4 of our pasture fenced. Back up there, the sheep are not happy because they're on a round bale, and that means they actually have to work to pull the hay from the feeder, and they don't want that. They don't want to have to work for their food. We're re-educating them that, you know, when you do work for your food, it tastes much better, and then you don't die, you don't starve to death either, so it's good. So the pasture out here is still a big mess, as you can see. We've got trees down everywhere. So a friend of mine with his boys came out here and they cut down all these trees except for the 2 that I wanted left. I figured, you know, we should probably keep a couple around. Guys, there were so many moving parts to this deal. I was kind of on pins and needles for so many reasons because just so much going on. So many people here, but it all turned out great, you know, and I knew it would, but you just want everything to go fine. You want everybody to be safe. You don't want anybody to get hurt. And with so many moving pieces and people were bucking it. Oh man, you know, the first one that we started on here, the south pasture line there. That was the easiest one. There was barely anything to tear out. That went in super quick. Then they started working on the east pasture line over here, and that one didn't take too long. There was a whole pre-existing fence there. It was all corroded. It was all messed up, banged up, had not been taken care of, had not been repaired. So we had to tear it all out, put in this brand new, shiny, woven wire fence, and it is beautiful. And I'm just kind of blown away because especially one of the guys who came out here, what did he call himself? He's the master apprentice fencer. I like that. Here's honestly what I expected. My friend's brother, who is the master apprentice fencer. I expected he would come out, he would start us on a line of fence, he'd walk us through the steps, basically teach us how to do it, and then go, now be on your way, and do what you will with the knowledge that I gave you. To have somebody even just come here and teach me how to fence, that's something else. To have somebody come here and teach my brothers and friends something that they've learned. And he's done miles of fencing, probably. So that's invaluable. To have somebody come out and do that for you, that would be amazing. However, it was more than that, and I'm still kind of speechless over the whole thing because this man who I've never met, who has no stake or claim, no reason to stick around, even though he's got his own thing, he's got his own ranch back in Utah, and he was going to leave after we were done here. After he was done with us, he was gonna leave and go to Utah. Now that's like a 2-day drive. And he told me this straight up. He told me, you know, I'm coming out with my brother. Tomorrow morning we'll get started early and we'll get you started, I think is what he said. And I said, okay, that sounds amazing. Thank you so much. But he stuck around. We had breakfast. We started on the fence. He stuck around till lunch. Then they kept going. And he stuck around till dinner. I had heard that he was still planning on driving back to Utah after all of this, after this long day. Blew me away, the kindness and the generosity. 3/4 of the pasture fenced in one day. Tearing old fence out to putting new fence in, 3/4 done in a day. And this goes out to the many other men and boys who were out here, and girls. They were out here tying fence off. They were out here, wiring, cutting wire, pulling fence out, pulling stakes out, putting stakes in, keeping it all straight. And yeah, just incredible. Just an incredible thing happened here. If this doesn't renew your belief, your faith in the human spirit, there's still good people out there. People that will go out of their way. They will spend an entire day with a person they've never met before just because he said he needed help. And then they will go above and beyond tenfold. I think it was kind of, throughout the day, more and more people were showing up, and maybe that just kind of gave them a second wind and a third wind and a fourth wind. I don't know, but they kept at it and they worked. They worked like people, I've never seen people work like this before. It's just incredible. Yeah, I'm still overwhelmed by the generosity and the kindness. So thanks, guys. Thank you. We needed this. We were given a very great gift. I thank you, all of you who are out here. And when you call, we'll be there. So you just let me know.